Nos acompaña el doctor Jhon Bruchalski. Alejandra, salude por favor al doctor y dé la bienvenida a los micrófonos de Radio María en Colombia.
Welcome, Dr. Bruchalski. Welcome to the Radio Maria Colombia's microphones.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. It's good to be with you.
Alejandra, pregúntele al doctor si después de convertirse en un médico defensor de la vida ha encontrado resistencia por parte de las clínicas o de los pacientes frente a su trabajo como doctor.
Doctor, we know about the experience that you had left in abortion clinics. We guess if you change your mind, patients and clinics will refuse to your idea to defend the life. What was their position?
Initially, their position was that I was different than them and that I could work in the residency program, but I had to keep it private. I couldn't share it with others. I had my change of heart in my residency when I was learning and studying to be an OBGYN. So today, because I have helped many of the abortionists in our area with their surgeries, not on the abortion itself, but with complications, I have made some friendships with them, because that's the way you disciple people, is through friendship and listening. And so that's how we are today.
Inicialmente su posición es que si él era diferente a las personas que estaban trabajando en esas clínicas y había cambiado de mentalidad, él debía mantener todo lo que sabía en secreto. Sin embargo, aún hoy en día mantiene contacto y amistades con alguna de esas personas pese a su mentalidad diferente.
Doctor, ¿cuál es su mensaje para el personal sanitario, los médicos, enfermeras que están en un dilema ético de defender al concebido pero no nacido o perder sus empleos?
Doctor, in the abortion clinics, the doctors and nurses manage to be in an ethical dilemma between to defend a life or lose their jobs. What's your advice to this person?
My advice to these people is that they need to be true to themselves. They need to confront the difficulty in their heart. And then in the silence of their own prayer life, seek guidance from above, from our Lord, but also to seek guidance from people like us who moved from one side to the other. It is very, very important that God never, ever leaves you alone. He never abandons you. And His mercy is far greater than anything you have ever done. And so as you begin to move away from the evil and the darkness and the destruction of abortion, He will put in your life people and institutions to help you make that transition, to actually walk with you from one side of the dark into the light.
Su consejo para estas personas es que sean sinceros con ellos mismos y que enfrenten la dificultad y el silencio que hay en sus corazones y que siempre tengan en cuenta que Dios tiene una misericordia mayor a todo lo que ellos han hecho. Si empiezan a alejarse del camino del mal y de la oscuridad que trae el aborto y la destrucción que trae el aborto, el mal empezará a poner personas e instituciones cercanas para que se arrepientan de la decisión que están por tomar, de ese cambio de mentalidad.
Alejandra, pregúntele al doctor sobre cómo las organizaciones internacionales afirman que los anticonceptivos y la esterilización son métodos eficaces para disminuir la pobreza. ¿Él qué opina?
Doctor, international organizations state contraceptive methods and sterilization are the best way to drop the poverty. What do you think about it?
It's the opposite. Number one, children are not sexually transmitted diseases. Number two, you don't get rid of poverty by killing people who are poor. You never do that. So when you have people who stop thinking about God and make up their own ideas on how to cure poverty, isn't it a shame that we believe that we need to end the lives of babies in the wombs of their mother in order to decrease poverty? The face of poverty are Maria, and Juanito, they are real people who have real lives. Just because they're poor does not mean that they're expendable. And so I believe that when they say that, it's a lie, because the whole idea of more abortion and more contraception lead to more unwanted babies. It's a vicious cycle. And so it is sad that we have come to a place where smart people are suggesting that you end the life of unborn children in their mother's wombs? That's crazy. How sad that must be, to think that abortion is a solution to poverty. Poverty has a face, and that face is the people that we live with. I can tell you that there are many sad people who are very wealthy. And abortion, I guess, should be used on that class of people. Once you start thinking that abortion is a solution for poverty, well, why not for too many girls? Or why not for other issues? Why not for Down syndrome? Why not for... You don't get rid of disease by killing people with the disease. And so what I want to end with to that answer is, you always believe in hating the disease of poverty, but love the patient, loving the person to help give them the tools to get out of poverty.
Es todo lo contrario. A la gente no le importa la pobreza mental que hay al matar niños en un aborto. Dice que es una vergüenza que creamos que acabando con la vida de los bebés en los vientres de las madres, creamos que así se va a acabar la pobreza. Siempre que encontremos ese tipo de personas, encontraremos gente que está maquillando sus ideas. Pone también un ejemplo, dice que, por decir, María y Juanito, el hecho de que hayan sido abortados no quiere decir que sus vidas sean desechables. Así que él cree que cuando las personas creen que usan métodos anticonceptivos y abortan, creen que las situaciones van a ser mejores, es todo lo contrario. Es un círculo vicioso de destrucción. Dice, somos personas inteligentes y sugerimos acabar con la vida de los bebés. Es muy triste, es una locura. La pobreza tiene una cara y es la cara de la gente. No puedo decirles cuánta gente triste hay y son saludables, pero son tristes y pobres por su mentalidad. ¿Por qué pensar que el aborto es la solución de la pobreza a todos los problemas? ¿Por qué pensar que el aborto es la solución a la pobreza? Lo que debemos hacer es amar a nuestros hermanos y darles herramientas para que dejen la pobreza.
Alejandra, por favor, agradezcale al doctor sus declaraciones para Radio María y pídale un saludo para los oyentes en Colombia.
Thank you so much, Doctor, for your time and your testimony.
I cannot tell you how important Radio Maria is. If any of you are out there right now and believe that you have done things in your life that are beyond God's mercy, give it another shot. Go back to the mercy of God and use Radio Maria as a vehicle and a tool to do that. I am so grateful that you let me have this time with you both, and I am praying abundant life for this city of Bogota and this country of Colombia. May God bless you in the work we have to do ahead to bring His kingdom come. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias.
No alcanzo a decirles lo importante que es Radio María y deja un mensaje. Dice, si creen que han actuado más allá de la voluntad de Dios, devuélvanse a su misericordia e inténtenlo de nuevo y válganse de Radio María para hacerlo. Está muy agradecido de que le permitamos compartir este tiempo con nuestros oyentes y espera y desea muchas bendiciones para Bogotá y para Colombia.